Hey guys, it's Chelsea Messenger with Picks and Parlays. We're talking basketball. Headed to Boston, where the Celtics are hosting the Warriors. Celtics home favorites here, -4, a total of 228.5. We've got the Warriors coming in at 28 and 28, 27 and 29 against the number. Meanwhile, the Celtics are 30 and 26 overall and 28 and 28 against the number. Both these teams coming in with 4 straight wins, both against the spread and straight up. And we've got Chip, hopefully, to give us a winner here. Chip Chrimbes, early thoughts on Warriors and Celtics.
They're both playing really great basketball right now. They're red hot. The Celtics came a long way. Chelsea 2 weeks ago, they were 2 games under 500. They've won 7 of the last 8, and like you mentioned, they're streaking coming in here as well. So you might want to side with them. They're 9-3-1 against this Golden State team in the last 14 meetings, and but when you look at their overall home record, the Celtics haven't been impressive at all. They're 3-7-1 in their last 11 at home. But one thing that's been consistent with them is their meetings with Golden State. 21 of the 28 meetings have gone under, and they're 4-0 to the under the last 4 times they played in Boston. I think that might be the way to go, and that might be the key to the Celtics' rise right here, because they were struggling. Like I said, they fell 2 games under 500, and now they've put it together, winning 7 of 8. So laying the 4 points is tough when you got a guy like Curry out there who can just light it up anytime from anywhere. And the only thing I can say is Golden State is just 2-5 against the number in their last 7 on the road.
Right, and one injury note for the Golden State Warriors, James Wiseman is now out for the remainder of the season. Not necessarily a big scorer, but he is a piece of this Warriors team that, will be missed. And when you're looking at unders, it looks like the trend side with the unders for both of these squads, with Golden State being 11 and 18 with 18 games to the under on the road, and then Celtics 11 and 16 at home to the under with 16 games to the under. Anything else you think bettors should know before betting on this one?
Well, let's see what happens with the line. It'll be a big Saturday. There'll be movement, and we got to make sure that Stephen Curry's in the game, because if there's anything go wrong with him, Golden State's a totally different team. And Draymond Green every once in a while doesn't show up either. So injury reports, like you mentioned, I think are an important factor, particularly in the NBA, because these guys sometimes just are MIA.
Right, and up until game time. It's like you can't even plan the morning before or a few hours before the game. It's right before game time is when you really need to double check those injury reports, because as you mentioned, it can really affect one team, especially with the Warriors with Steph, and also the total. So any way you slice it, injury reports are very important in the NBA this time of year. Great stuff as always from Chip Chrimbes. Chip, thanks for joining us on Picks and Parlays.